Hi guys, a quick video, and I'm starting with an apology. The apology is because Joy and I have been, I suppose you'd call it incommunicado for the last couple of days, and good reason behind that is on Tuesday I actually left home at 7:30, I think it was, in the morning, to help my son with his kitchen installation business. Came back home at about 6 o'clock, jumped in the shower, and then had to go and sort out some things for my other son's wedding, which is taking place on Saturday. And yesterday Joy and I were doing similar things, sorting out things for this wedding. Obviously, last minute kind of stuff, and also we've also been babysitting my grandson for the last, or at least Joy's been mostly doing that for the last couple of days. So basically an apology for, if you think we've been very quiet, particularly given things going on around Lucky 5. So with that out of the way, let's move on. Talk about Lucky 5. Where are we? And when I say we, I'm talking here about Joy and myself, and how we feel about Lucky 5. Well, our opinion hasn't changed, in as much that we think it is a brilliant concept, something that's never been seen before, we absolutely love it. I mean, we have put 5.5 months of our life into Lucky 5 and promoting it and supporting it and everything else. We don't believe it's a scam. Now, we know that there is a lot of stuff out there at the moment talking about it's a scam and all that kind of thing. And the way I look at it is very simple. No one has lost any money. No one is about to lose any money. No one has spent a penny, really. Yes, Joy and I have spent some time, but we haven't spent any money. So, and I'll talk about the scam sites in a moment. There are some issues, or there have been some issues around Lucky 5, and I think the main one has been a lack of communication from the company. I think the one thing that has come to light is that Frank Verheeke and his partners are, or were, unaware of the numbers of people involved and the geographical locations. I'm not going to go into all of that, because all I wanted to say is that we are still, Joy and myself, are still in Lucky 5. We will be in Lucky 5 when it launches, because I'm absolutely certain, 110%, that it will launch. So that's where we are with Lucky 5. I also want to clarify what we are not doing. We're not abandoning, and this is just repeating myself really, we're not abandoning Lucky 5 in any way, shape or form. Okay, let's talk about this scam thing. Quite possibly you will have seen, you'll have been sent a link to this, to these scam sites, where, and this is not an ordinary person. When I say that, what I mean is no one, if somebody's unhappy with the fact that Lucky 5 hasn't launched yet, what would you, as a reasonable person, what would you do? You would simply say, look, I'm not interested. You'd leave the Facebook group, and that would be the end of it. But this person who has set up this has an agenda. They have an ulterior motive. Now, they've made some personal attacks on people. Thankfully, not on Joy and myself yet, but they've made personal attacks on some of the other guys, and they have an ulterior motive. And that ulterior motive is they are promoting another business heavily. And that business, you may have seen it. It's a lottery-based business called ProSpring. We're not joining it. That is a fact. It is guaranteed. We will not ever join ProSpring. And that's that's the long and the short of it. I think that the scam sites have been set up by people with an agenda, and that is to promote ProSpring. Now, two reasons. Well, there's several reasons that we're not joining, but I'll give you two. One is they talk about a 100 million euro guaranteed jackpot every week. You know, if you've seen anything to do with it, you'll see that that's what they're promoting. 100 million euros a week. I'm sorry, even the Euro Millions doesn't pay out. You know, the Camelot Euro Millions doesn't pay out that, and that's one of the biggest lotteries in the world. It's a very complicated pay plan. And again, it's not launching for nearly 3 months. So who knows? That could go on for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. So we're not doing that. The other business that is being heavily promoted by people is a thing called Hop Rocket. Hop Rocket is all about travel. We're not joining that, and I can absolutely guarantee you that we're not joining Hop Rocket. The reasons why, there are lots of them, but one is it's a $300 joining fee, and then it's $60 a month. It's a very, very complicated pay plan. Again, it's more about, getting cheaper travel and that kind of thing. And, to be honest, it just simply doesn't interest us. Okay, so what are we doing? And I'm saying this categorically. This is not a pitch, okay? This is in no way a pitch. But like most people, Joy and I need to make money. And so we looked around at something that we can do that wouldn't conflict with Lucky 5 in any way, shape or form. We looked around for something that anybody could do. And so we researched and we found a business to join. It's part of a 14-year-old debt-free US company. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau in the USA. And, we looked at it and thought, yes, okay, it's a low cost of entry. It's $34.95 a month, which equates to £22, today's rate, £22.50 or 31 euros. So, it's again something everybody can do. One of the things that I do like about it, the income that we will derive from it will be paid instantly, literally day by day, into our PayPal account. And anybody that joins it can opt for that if they wish. It's a very, very simple, straightforward pay plan, and it's got an extremely professional website. So that's where we are. That's what we're doing. As I said, this is not a pitch. If you want to see what we're doing, and this is entirely up to you, you can go to www.neilspare.com or www.joyspare.co.uk. As I said, not a pitch. And most importantly, we are not abandoning Lucky 5. We are not closing down the Scratch Stars Facebook page, and we are here to support you. If you're going to continue with Lucky 5, then fine. We know that we're talking about September the 15th when money is taken, and September the 18th when the scratch cards will be available. So that's our position. Can't really say any more. As I said, it was mostly because we've been very quiet for the last couple of days, and I thought we really ought to be communicating with everyone. And if you've got questions, if you want to talk to us, private message us, Skype us, whatever, we'll talk to you on the phone. As far as we're concerned, Lucky 5 keeps going. We're doing what we're doing because as I said, we need to make some money, and as does everyone, and we don't see it as being a conflicting kind of opportunity. So there you go, guys. That's me done, and look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.